guys, welcome back to 2C1.
I'm Sophia,
I'm Ryan, and before we get started in today's video, make sure to like and subscribe.
and make sure to comment what you want to see next.
Let's get straight into the video.
Hi, I'm Ruby. I have been at ESD for this is my third, oh,
Third.
fourth year. Fourth
Yeah,
year.
okay.
Yes, it's my fourth
Wait.
year. And because I came in eighth grade, I do cheer with Stella. And yeah.
Okay.
I'm Stella. I'm a lifer, so I've been there.
All
I've
her
like
years.
since I was like a baby. And then I do cheer and lacrosse.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, welcome. And so I guess I'm going to start with Ruby for my first question. So just the overall general question, Ruby, what was the transition from your other school like to ESD?
It was so I like kind of transitioned like through COVID, so definitely there was like a lot of changes there and just like friend wise, social life, like work life too. Coming from a public school to a private school is so different. It has like so many like things that are just so different, especially the workload. Like I remember so distinctly in eighth grade, like I think it was the second week, and I asked my friend Ava, and I was like, "Wait, is it normal to have homework on the weekends? Like they assign it for over the weekend?" She was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was such a dumb mama. I was like, "Whatever." I got used to it, but like just like that is so different. Just like getting used to it, I feel like is the most. Um, I don't know. I feel like the troubling part, but yeah, everything's good now.
Yeah. Sophia?
Okay, so I know that you guys both do cheer. So how would you say that cheer has impacted your social life?
For me, it kind of like freshman year because I've been doing cheer for like I think this is my like 10th or 11th year cheering. So like my freshman year, I got to be with like all the upperclassmen, which is really nice, and I got to like make friends from other grades, and they were all like super welcoming and super nice, and like also like meet other people from our grade, and like especially in middle school, like that's how me and Ruby became friends. So
School
middle
is the
school cheer,
funnest.
yeah,
It was just so fun.
yeah, it was so much fun.
Cheer, just like I feel like any sport you play, I feel like you're gonna meet like different people, especially like depends on like JV or varsity. Either way, you
Yeah,
meet different people from other grades. So it's so nice to have like that connection. Um, and it's just like fun because then you like
yeah,
see the social life like maybe on weekends and stuff, and it's just like, oh hey. Anyway, I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's great. So Stella, this is a
Oh.
question for you. So you say you're a lifer at ESD. So how has that impacted you? And like, are you worried about going to college, new people? What are your thoughts just on that?
I wouldn't say worried, but like everything in my life has been like the same, like cheer, ESD. Like I've been going to the same summer camp for 10 years. Like all those things in my life have been pretty consistent. So college is definitely going to be like super different, like new people, because like I've been with everyone
It's
since
like going out of your bubble.
since we were like babies. But I honestly think that ESD has done a good job with preparing me for that stuff. Like in fifth grade when we got like 50 new people. So, and my friend group has like not changed, like has changed a lot since like obviously lower schools. Like all the people that I'm like really close now with now have been people that were new at some point.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, this question is for both of you. So, who has been your biggest like role model or influence, or what has been your biggest like influence in your schooling experience, do you think?
Like a teacher, like a friend.
Yeah, anybody.
Um,
I have to think of
I know. I would kind of say like this is so like cliche and whatever, but like Loki, like my sister, because we kind of went through the same
Mm.
transition at the same time, like both from a public to private school, and she just graduated ESD. So it was like if I ever like we were both just kind of going through the same exact things with like friends and schoolwork and like adjusting. So I think that was nice to like have someone with you. My mom is also like my parents have always been super supportive of me like during anything because like school wise can be very difficult for me. So they don't let me ever like get down on myself. It's always like, oh well, you did this, like good job on this. It's a very they like hype me up. It's nice.
Yeah.
I have like three. So Coach Megan, who's our cheer coach, she's like just like a person that like we see all the time, and like she holds us to a high standard, which is like sometimes I need, because I will like fall short, and when I have that like standard that I need to live up to, it really helps. And then my Mr. Mo, Miss Richmond, and Mr. Franklin, all in eighth grade.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all had it. I don't know if y'all know that, but Mr. Franklin, like we butted heads so much in seventh grade because he taught me for 2 years, and then like by eighth grade, like we still keep in contact. Like
yeah. Like he was
Mr.
my advisor eighth
yeah,
grade, and like literally, he's just like the funnest person to ever be around.
and Miss Richmond, like she'll come to my study hall sometimes
Yeah.
and just sit and talk for like an hour, and like even though I had her almost 3 years ago, so it's really sweet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I love that.
That's
Okay, so now kind of switching to an academic sort of standpoint, what are just like the changes that you've noticed or your own personal academic growth through high school?
I think like study habits have definitely increased, definitely. It's just like harder classes and stuff like that. But also, yeah, I just think that study habits have really changed. And it's like really like taking time to put an effort with your schoolwork, but also balance your like social life at the same time, which is really important. Like, I feel like if you have a social life or even try to put like effort into that, it could just also like ruin your mind too, like get you in a just like dilemma, I feel like.
Yeah. And like eighth grade, I was having like a really hard year. Like I just wouldn't go to school. I wouldn't turn in my work. And like I almost like went to boarding school. I like looked at them. And now I actually try, which is good. I still really
Yeah.
I'm not a school person, but I love ESD now. And
Count her
it kind of just
absences.
yeah, it kind of just took me a minute to realize that I actually do like ESD, and it's like a me problem and not a
As a
problem.
it's a me.
Yeah, so now I just have to like actively be thinking. I've set reminders and definitely study habits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Adding on to that, would you like, do you have any advice for any people starting school soon? Um, Anything that's like kept you afloat throughout the school year, stuff like that, like tips.
I think that low key, like, or for me, like eighth grade, me and Stella didn't really get
Yeah.
along so well.
We
We had our
don't like
little
each
beef,
other.
like second semester. But like literally now, like thinking about it, like we're actually
Yeah.
best friends, and it's like just like those things where it's like it felt like the end of the world to me. It's like you literally like grow and like move on bigger things, and it's like so it's just like better to have a positive mindset on how you look at things. It's like, oh well, this didn't work out, but like just like furthermore,
Yeah.
like it's not gonna matter in like a year. Like it just I think that's like just something that sticks with me. It's just
Yeah.
like it just won't matter.
Like Ruby's really good at like being positive, and I'm more of like a negative person when it comes to things. So like being friends with Ruby really helps with stuff like that. But also like middle school is not my years. Like it was not good. But like being in high school, like I like love all my friends. Like I'm having the most fun I've ever had. And like I feel like our grade, especially at USC, like I can go into like because we have our like y'all know, but like we like our grades have like our cliques, but I feel like I can go talk to anybody
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be like a weird, like why is she talking to me? Like
It would be
it'd
like, yeah,
like everyone is just so like nice and kind, and it kind of took me a second to like realize that I need to start
like branching out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
Yeah.
that.
I
I
agree.
think it's just like the main is like just don't worry about things too,
yeah.
you know. Just like
Yeah.
live in them.
All right, well, I have no more questions. Sophia, do you have any more questions?
Y'all answered all my questions.
Yeah. Y'all did so great. Thank you so much, Stella and Ruby, and we'll see you guys next week for school. And thank you so much to our viewers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.